unbelievable piece of Colorado history that went largely untold for decades earned Spike Lee his first Oscar for Best Adapted Screenplay.
And anyone else, really, that doesn't have pure white Aryan blood running through their veins.
I'm happy to be talking to a true white American.
God bless white America.
Spike Lee's BlacKkKlansman was nominated for 6 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. Now, the film's based on a true story of former Colorado Springs police officer Ron Stallworth, a black man going undercover to expose the local Ku Klux Klan chapter.
And Denver 7's Ryan Sanders had a chance to speak with Mr. Stallworth about the impact the operation from 40 years ago still has today.
You guys, not even Hollywood could make this stuff up. Ron Stallworth, the first black officer in the Colorado Springs Police Department, answers a newspaper ad to join the Ku Klux Klan. From there, he had to fool the organization's leaders into thinking he was white while he hid in plain sight, secretly working to foil their malicious plans. I mean, the script wrote itself. A movie 40 years in the making, until his book, initially published in 2014, sparked interest from producer Jordan Peele, who called Spike Lee to direct the screenplay.
Spike's immediate response was, "Is this true?" Jordan said yes. Spike said, "I'm in."
And action!
Ron was there for the first read-through by the actors, but didn't see the finished product until a private screening on the Universal lot.
It brought tears to my eyes, and it was very emotional.
Ron's actions to tackle racism in the late 70s finally brought to the public light.
The Klan was doing the same thing up in the Denver metropolitan area. They were promoting, or they were advertising in the classifieds up in the Denver area.
It's the true story of a black cop who infiltrated the KKK undetected, although he admits Hollywood embellished a few points.
It's Hollywood, man. Of course it's glorified some things. All I ask is that you portray the cops in as professional a light as you possibly can, and don't make them do buffoonish things like run down the street shooting their gun, yelling, "Police, stop or I'll shoot."
The film also captures the comedy behind the disguise of knowing what even KKK members didn't know, highlighted by a Polaroid of Ron with Grand Wizard David Duke.
And I stood with between David Duke on my right and the Colorado Grand Dragon, who was a Lakewood fireman, Fred Wilkins, on my left. Put my arm on their shoulders. I had the picture, I smirked at Duke, and he walked away in stunned silence.
In addition to exposing the KKK's top brass, the operation also thwarted a number of violent acts.
A cross burning is a domestic act of terrorism. We stopped 3 of them.
But he doesn't consider himself a hero. Rather, he gives credit to all police officers who put themselves in harm's way every day.
It's an investigation that I'm very proud of. Because nobody ever did it. Nobody thought I could pull it off because I was black. I fooled them all.
Mr. Stallworth was a police officer for 33 years, and he isn't shy talking about what he calls a renewed surge of racial tension today. He now lives in El Paso, Texas with his wife and tours the country at various speaking events. Brian Sanders, Denver 7.